Just
Pay no attention to what's behind the curtain. No, we want to pay lots of attention to what's behind the curtain.
Presentation on smart camera. So go ahead and step right up. All right. We're going to.
So basically, what we're showing here is, of course, the reference TV, Ultimate Black Studio Master Panel. So this is the best black. The ZT was basically designed with specifically performance in mind. ZT was about as close to perfect as we've had what we saw last year. We were looking to extend beyond the reference this year with ZT. So more shades of gradation and the DCI color space capability on it as well. But let's go in. We've got a VT50 in here.
Wow! How are you doing?
The eco-friendliness that Panasonic is continuing to pursue, and the sleek design
Come on in.
the quality that you see as the infinite blacks that we have on the glass really bring out that robust color so that you can get
So here we're running VT, we're running ZT here.
I could have guessed that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
They both look good.
Color saturation is amazing.
And we've got some scenes that will go completely dark. Can I get somebody to pull the curtain as close as possible? It'll just improve the effect. But here you can see the effect of DCI color. Look at the red. A little bit more orangish tint here where you get that deeper level of saturation and that looks like more pure.
Would you say it's even more color accurate to Rec 709, therefore?
Well, the key thing is that with the TVs themselves, they can, calibrate to, the EBU standard, Rec 709, or we're close to DCI, so 98% of the way there. So the benefit is that you can, calibrate the color spaces available and the remaster function, similar to what we do with, the THX and the calibrated modes, should allow you to get there depending on how you want to watch the content that you're watching.
The image looks more finely defined as well. Better gradation, tonal quality.
Exactly. So maybe better gradations on it, and wait till this scene goes dark. Notice VT was the best last year. Do you see a difference?
Sure.
I mean, just with the naked eye. We found that in a dark room with everything shut down, you could walk up to the bezel, and you can barely tell where the bezel starts and the picture starts, or the panel itself. So VT was impressive last year. ZT, this might be the answer for a lot of people that have been waiting to replace their plasmas. And we've got it in a 60 and a 65 coming, so they'll be able to upgrade to a bigger size screen.
Do you have an idea of the launch date?
We're anticipating that the entire lineup should be available between no later than May. So, and the ZT and the VT,
65.
April and May is currently what we're looking at. Of course, it's always, a moving target, but that's the plan currently.
ZT or the VT?
This is ZT on the left, VT, the current VT on the right.
And do you have any estimated retail price points?
Not currently. Above my page scale.
And now the glass is together as one sheet. Sort of.
Right. With
so we don't have that air gap.
Right. There's no air gap between the filter and the panel is set, so that helps. And then the drive. There's some magic in there I don't think that they've spoken about yet, but it's the difference that we're seeing is not subtle.
Do you have any idea what the peak luminance is or the minimum luminance levels are?
Those we're too early in the game to know those. So
are these handmade prototypes or are they beta level?
Again, we're still not sure.
It's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, regardless of where it's at in the process. It's an impressive panel.
Do you think this is what we might expect to see, though, in a final product?
Oh, yes.
It's absolutely stunning.
In fact, if anything, hopefully better.
Sure.
But even if it stays at this level, we can see how
the detail is amazing. And I think the increased contrast ratio helps give us more detail.
Yeah, it gives you the pop.
Yeah, because we have a bigger dynamic range here, so you're going to get more detail in the image. It's absolutely stunning. Very nice. It's amazing to see the technology advance, and I always thought, how can you make it better than a VT50?
Right.
And then here it is.
Yeah.
So,
well, it can be done better. There's always room to improve, and it's nice to see that they took it upon themselves to
it gives
make that
you a perceived sharper image, but it's really better defined, is what I think it is. So
Right.
to the eye, it looks sharper.
Right. In terms of the four most important aspects of image quality, contrast, far outweighs. And then, of course, the beauty of
saturation
plasma.
is amazing.
Of course, the beauty of plasma is that it's native contrast, not dynamic contrast.
Right.
So bright scene or dark scene, that black level basically solidifies the reference point for the eye for dark, and everything else is,
And the ambient light filter has been improved as well on the ZT, hasn't it?
It's within the same range as the VT. If there's an improvement, it's very subtle. Some people are claiming that they think the ZT looks better, but it may also be the placebo effect here at the show.
Very, very nice. Wow, look at that.
We can also turn the lights on in here just to give you an idea of what it looks like in a room with some light. And notice, with the louver filter on these sets, it helps to keep the contrast high, even in,
Well, you can clearly see the improved black levels.
And that was something that most...
Is it also brighter?
Don't know yet.
Okay.
But... yeah, the fact that you can see that much of a difference without really having to look for it is pretty startling. Because at the point that the VT50 was last year, if the ZT's there, it can't make a claim, but you could certainly...
Is Bill Schindler here?
I haven't seen Bill.
How about Dr. Weber?
I haven't seen Dr. Weber.
Okay.
You're stuck with me. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Robert.
I'm happy. That's good. That's good.
Well, anything else we can show you, or you want to continue to look at
Fantastic.
this? You're welcome to stay here all day.
I'm going to go around the booth. I'll do the booth tour with the tour.
Okay, perfect.
And Greg, thank you so much again.
Pleasure having you
Look
come
forward
by.
to see you at the shootout again.
Yeah, let me know ahead of time. I'd certainly
will.
want to be there if
That'd
they
be great.
can squeeze me into the schedule.
That would be great. Yeah, I think we'll see Dr. Weber again. He really enjoyed it.